these sort of races. You just want to get a nice clean start.
Here we go, touch it!
Once that gun goes, you certainly still get a bit of a buzz.
This guy's going to fight hard. It's fantastic to be part of a kind of bigger event, really. We often race around on our own, so I think there's nearly 400 boats racing, and, you know, 1,000 boats out here watching. Here we go, boys. One to that. Let's go all the way, all the way, all the way. Come on. Nice job here, guys. Keep it still going. As we expected, it was always going to be busy, but the boys did a good job. The game's tight, which is all we want. You know, this is us now for most of the night.
We're doing quite well. Matbury and Dongfang are about 1.8 miles there. We've got Axenoble, Brunel and Vestas directly above us, about half a mile, so we're in the fight.
Seems like every time we get them back and look like we're in front of them, they just get out of jail. But all in all, as long as we don't lose contact, I think we're okay.
There's first, there's second, we're third. There's fourth. The Hong Kong battlers have a really good day today.
Well, we're just down at Land's End. As often happens here, it's just gone really weird, you know, light and flaky. We were just off the pack of leading boats, just a couple of miles behind them. It looks like we're going to close this down quite a lot. So the final bit of the UK, 170 miles now, heading across the Fastnet Rock. Open water. At the rock, about when we'd expected. Probably go around here, close for third, maybe fourth with Matbury. So, you know, we're reasonably happy with the position. We've learned a huge amount on the way out here, which is good, and I'm looking forward to some downwind sailing.
Around clean, Matbury just there, not that far behind, so we're in good shape here. ExSS there, Brunel Matbury there, and those Scallywags from Hong Kong are right in the fight here, right in the fight.
Big wave! Really big wave, Zipper!
That's Matbury, so if we're not in front, we're probably second. I think we're in front. Boys did a very nice job there, kept it all up.
Seven miles outside the harbour. A few hours ago we were sort of 100 metres off the lead of the race. So to end up towards the back of the fleet here is going to be a big disappointment for everybody. But you know, that's sailing, and these races give us at least a chance to see where the standard is.
One of the things for us to get our head around is how close all the Volvo racing is. I mean, you don't lose sight of everybody. We said to Parko, mate, it's like a 700-mile match race. He said, mate, it's a 45,000-mile match race. So, I mean, we got a lot of problems. But, you know, there's some pretty promising signs there for us as well. I think we showed we were pretty good in the light and got in front. And anyway, doesn't work out all the time. Luckiest leg zero.
Course 1, which I'm pretty sure is the medal race course for next year's World Championships, and it was offshore breeze, so it was different to every other day we've had so far in this regatta. It was really shifty and really gusty, and it was just massive snakes and ladders day.
Yeah, so there are some good teams missing at the moment, but there's also some good ones out there. But this week is more just about preparing ourselves for Porto, just working on all the little things that we felt wasn't so good at the last regatta, and just trying to clean all of that up and then be ready for the Worlds.
We're lucky enough to have 4 Aussie SXs here at this regatta, and it's great to be racing at the front of the fleet with our training partners from back home. So we've had 3 days racing in Aarhus now, and we've had a very different day each day, so we're definitely seeing all the conditions here. Today was a crazy day. We had 40-degree shifts, 5 to 15 knots. We had to just keep our heads out of the boat and try to stay in the pressure on the up. And then yesterday was just out of control. We had big waves on shore, and then the day before was a little bit more simple, but it just goes to show you that we can have anything, and it's really good that, you know, we've had 3 different days, and hopefully the best sailor will come out at the end of the week.
It's day 1 of the RC44 World Championship in Marstrand, Sweden, and all 9 crews are ready to fight for an early advantage. After missing the second event in Porto, Chris Bake is back at the helm of Team Aqua. John Bassadoni returns to take the golden wheels that mark out his team as current tour leader after his crew, led by guest helm Dag van Appen, managed to climb to the top of the tour leaderboard.
Mr. Dag van Appen did a fantastic job when he came in. I think had a great time, and hopefully, you know, the fact that he seems very keen to come back is a good sign of the product that we have in the class. So you know, hopefully he'll join full time at some point.
After 3 tight races in moderate westerly breeze, 2015 world champion Vladimir Prosikin and Team Nika finished the day on top. Igor La and Team Siref are in 2nd overall, with Katusha in 3rd place, just a point in front of Artemis Racing and Team Aqua. With 3 days to go, the World Championship remains wide open.
I've been here 5 times. I really enjoy this place. It's my favorite. I like this northern beauty. It's very appealing to me because I was born and raised in the same environment. And it's very important for us anyway, but it's twice important because it's World Championship. And we have never won here, so we're very much interested to win here.
The second day of racing made life difficult for the teams, with tricky conditions requiring tough decisions. Fair racing demands a fair racecourse, and in the RC44 Championship Tour, that's the role of Peter Reggio, otherwise known as Luigi.
Basically, the role is to give the sailors as fair a racecourse as possible, as square to the breeze as you can possibly make it, square starting line. Have the mark as close to dead upwind as you can, and have the downwind marks as close to dead downwind as you can. Oftentimes those are 2 different things, so we have to be ready to change the marks and put them in different places in the water and signal the sailors where the buoys will be. There's a system of rules in play that allow us to do that, and there's a proper way of doing it by the rules so that the sailors know exactly what we're doing.
With Terry Hutchinson calling the tactics, Team Nika sailed a solid day to extend their overall lead after scores of 4, 1 and 5. Igor La and Team Siref did just enough to hold on to second place overall, with Brunenasek just 2 points behind, and another Russian team, Katusha, a point back in fourth. Artemis Racing managed to win the last race of the day, lifting the Swedes to fifth overall.
There was not always one side of the course paying out. It was really one leg was one side, and not really a side. It was more stripes of pressure, and so it was really hard to pick those ones. And with the big Genoa, you pay the tax quite a lot. So before doing a tech, you really have to think about it. But it's still the championship is still long. 2 days to go. We have to keep fighting.
The race crews took some time to enjoy Marstrand's hospitality before they rest up in readiness for the third day of competition.
Yeah, of course, it's nice that we announced today that Peter Burling is an official team member now of Team Brunel, and I think all the sailors know who Peter Burling is, but I think for the non-sailors, that's a big part of the public as well. But for us, of course, he's a superb driver. He's probably one of the fastest drivers, and I think he will depth very quick, but I think as well his way of thinking, and that's the way how we run the campaign. We always try to get as much as possible input from all the sailors there, and I think he will bring some good baggage on board our outboard.
So I haven't done that much offshore, and I've always been pretty keen to get involved in a team, and always really struggled to find the time, but it seems like a pretty good timing and a great opportunity to learn a lot off a pretty experienced team. I've done a little bit of ocean racing, but never on a Volvo, and I've just still got a lot to learn, obviously, and I'm really looking forward to the challenge.
Hi, I'm Phil Hagan, Regatta Director at Lendy Cowsweek. One of the common mistakes that people make when they come to regattas like Cowsweek is they don't read the sailing instructions. Really important, you should always read the sailing instructions, know where you're sailing and what you've got to do. It helps everyone, including the protest committee. Some of the things that happen when you don't, we've had competitors that have gone to the wrong start lines, we've had them finish on the wrong line, we've had people finish in the wrong direction, setting off in the wrong direction. There are so many things which are just really simple, so it's just a really good idea to read them in detail, and if you've got any questions, always ask the race management team.
We're here in Hamburg, and you see everything is pretty close together. We have two piers on both sides of the Elbe River. So racing is pretty close together with awesome and very experienced people.
We don't care about the rain, but we care about the wind, and today it looks a little bit better. Wind direction is also a little bit easier for the whole fleet.
I've found as he's got older, he's listened more, which is a good thing. For me, it's just exciting to be here and help these guys out and really try and pass on some of my knowledge from sailing over the years.
Crossed the finish line, and he's alongside already, feeding back what he saw and what he thinks we need to improve on.
I see a lot of potential in these guys to get a podium finish in these regattas. If I can add a little bit to that to just help them be a little bit more consistent and get on the podium, that'll be fantastic.
Come on.
SAP Extreme foiling away from the field. Oman Air have got an impossible mountain to climb to get back into this. Adam Renoprio might have made a mistake. SAP Extreme did not go round that bottom gate, and now Oman Air is coming down. They know there's one more lap to go. Alingi have taken first place. Oman Air snatching from them. Red Bull are in the hunt as well, and SAP having to come all the way back. They're now down into fourth. Oman Air coming in, and Red Bull are gonna pinch it on the line. Land Rover BAR Academy, they're off to a strong start to Winwood here. And Red Bull forcing Oman Air wide. And I've got to say, Oman Air are not happy about that. There's the puff, there's the breeze. Winwood Hull out. They're on the edge there, but Arno Sarafakis happy to hold on to that power. Alingi cross the line, take race 9, bringing their win tally up to 2, equaling Red Bull, equally Oman Air.
Yeah, we won the last 2 races, so it was good to end up the day like that for us today, and because we didn't sell really well in the beginning, so it was a good day.
Good vibe in the team this week, and yeah, we're just stoked to be moving in the right direction. It's all on for tomorrow, and just got to try and come out, piece it together, and see where we end up.
Well, I think we've got a very good bunch of skippers for this race, but it's very interesting seeing the backgrounds to them all. For instance, we've got a Belgian for the first time, we've got a German skipper for the first time. Coming back for a second race is Wendo from Australia. She proved incredibly popular last time, lovely bubbly personality, great skipper.
I was the skipper of Da Nang, Vietnam on the last race. We had a really good race, I had a fabulous crew. The reason I've come back is because I'm still in my veins. I love the ocean and I just want to get straight back out there again. Yeah, we're out on the water today. We're having our photo shoot, so getting all our photos taken.
Oh, the first week was great. We all met yesterday for the first time, had a brief at the clipper office, and today's a photo shoot. Nice and easy to ease into the job.
I'm feeling great to be the first Belgian skipper to be part of the clipper race for this edition coming up. Really love sailing, and if I can spread the world a bit more all over Belgium, that will be a big thing for me.
One of the things we're very excited about, we've got Nikki, 23-year-old English girl, who's skipping a boat. Now, she wouldn't be doing that if we didn't have confidence in her. And I have to say, the more I meet her, the more I see her, the more confidence I got in her.
Yeah, it feels great to find out I am the youngest ever clipper race skipper. I'm excited to hopefully inspire not just young people, but anyone that they can go out and follow their dreams if they put their minds to it. My biggest achievement has probably been the 3 Atlantic races that I've done, 3 arcs, all with female teams. In 2 Cows Weeks, I've skippered the Caribbean 600, an inshore race circuit in the Caribbean, and a couple of Fastnets on those too. So it's been a good career so far, but this is definitely the biggest challenge.
Qualities for a successful skipper are patience, sense of humour, but they've got to be absolutely tight on ensuring their crew obey the rules. There are reasons for every single rule on the boat, and they're all to do with one thing that is paramount in ocean racing: safety, safety, safety.
Success, that will very much depend on what the team is that you get given. Really, I think you work that out with the crew to see what they want, and you work that out sort of democratically as the process goes along.
The Far East 28R is a light boat, simple to sail, and the combination of these elements, plus its modern racing design, makes it go really fast.
You have to use your weight, so when you go that fast, you have to put all the weight in the back, so you can sort of tilt the boat a little bit. You catch the wind and ride away. It's really, really fun.
The Far East 28R is a pure racing performance boat, the result of a Chinese and Dutch collaboration. It points high upwind and planes downwind, reaching high speeds really easily. It excels in any type of conditions, from light to medium and high wind speeds, as we have so far seen in the World Championship.
Boat performance in light wind, middle wind, and heavy wind, all very suitable and easy to control. In light wind, the boat is more comfortable, and in the heavy wind, you can feel the faster and the speed so small.
Great consistency from both Team Griffin Sailing and Drake on the racecourse today, and with only one race day left, they are head-to-head for the world title, with a third place up for the rest of the fleet to claim. Tomorrow, we'll find out the first world champion of the Far East 28R class. Join us to find out.